Hello Libra, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie and this is your reading for July 1st through the 15th. Today we'll be pulling a card for your overall energy. We'll take a look at your energies, the energies connected to you, and how those mingle and dance in the middle. Do keep in mind these are general readings, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. If you're interested in a personal reading, social media connection, or donations, that's all in the description box below. You can also watch your sun, moon, rising, or north node for additional context, or you can cross-watch for a friend, partner, or loved one. All right, Libra. Your overall energy today is the Five of Pentacles. Okay, Five of Pentacles. This is a feeling of maybe feeling a little stuck, maybe feeling a little bit alone, maybe a little bit of loneliness coming in, lonely Libra, feeling a little melancholy, feeling a little like cast out by someone or something, but we'll get into it. On your side, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Five of Swords. You know, Libra, this seems to me like you're sitting here looking at things through the lens of having done some really good, tough self-work, okay? And feeling maybe a little frustrated because some of your dreams haven't quite come into fruition in the way you had hoped yet. We're going to say yet because we're going to be optimistic here. And feeling a little bit like you're just trapped in certain ways of thinking, or that there are certain energies working against you. It feels kind of like I put in all this work and energy and I'm kind of feeling, you know, I know what my dream is, but I kind of not happy about the pace or the way in which it's unfolding. So feeling quite alone with that. Again, that kind of loner sense is coming out. Now, the energy connected to you, they get the Seven of Cups, the Devil, and the World. This person is coming off to me as being very indecisive about things, very wishy-washy, very back and forth. If this is some sort of business arrangement, I would say that is probably pretty annoying or pretty defeating because you're getting kind of yanked around. Maybe you're waiting on a job. Maybe this is a job interview and you're waiting for a decision. The World is here, so I do feel like the end is in sight, but I am concerned about the devil energies mixed in with this, whether this is business or personal. This is a sense of indecision, and I'm kind of getting that it's because they're indecisive because they want to maintain control and they think they'll lose control as soon as they make a decision. The energies in the middle are the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So this is fiery, forward-moving energy. I can't quite tell yet if this is anger or more of like passion. And then we have this Ace of Swords here. So maybe some clarity coming in. Let's see. This is going to be an interesting one to clarify because Libra is feeling lonely right now. The Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So remember, Libra, I was seeing you in these energies where you have done the work and you're kind of sitting there looking at like, wow, here's my life and here's all the aspects of my life. I've done all this work. I'm stabilized. I've stabilized my energies. I've come into this great amount of wisdom. But why aren't my dreams manifesting? You've got the wisdom and you've got the stability within yourself. And that's the important part. This could just be stuff needs to settle in the external world. To clarify the Nine of Cups, you get the Hanged Man and the Three of Wands. Yeah, you're like, why isn't this coming around yet? Why isn't the selling of my home going through? Or why haven't I received, you know, the money I was entitled, or why aren't they getting back to me about that job, or even like, why isn't this person returning my calls? Maybe some of you are getting ghosted a little bit by somebody, and that doesn't feel good, and it's putting you kind of in this stuck position, even though I kind of feel like you're not really stuck. That's what's interesting, is you're not really stuck, but maybe it's a default, kind of a default in you of that kind of touches on old wounds. I don't see you as being fully triggered, but maybe some old wounds are getting pressed. Kind of like when you have a bruise and, you know, pressure goes on the bruise and you're like, ow, that still hurts, you know. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Chariot and the Eight of Swords. Yeah. To me, this seems like you have possibly been dealing with or have dealt with a bit of the deceptive kind of energy. On the one hand, the energy came off as very, you know, in control, forward moving, nurturing kind of energy, but that's not really how it was. So I think there's this little wound here that kind of puts you in lonely Libra mode, that of like, am I being deceived? Because when you're not hearing anything from the other side here, you're feeling like, okay, it must be deception like last time. And it kind of gets you all wound up in your head about it. Let's look at what's going on with this other energy, though. The Seven of Cups, it's like they have a decision to make. They get the Ace of Swords and the Empress. Okay. Okay. It seems like decision energy is coming in. Maybe it hasn't come in quite in the timing you've wanted, but it looks like that Ace of Swords is coming in to kind of cut through it. So to me, this kind of feels like, you know, July 4th is like a holiday or whatever. It kind of feels like after that. So in the later kind of week of this reading, that might be when things start to soften, decisions are made, questions are answered, and things come into a balance that you can see, that you can feel. The Devil is clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Whoa. Excuse me. This person that you're dealing with has been really blocked in the past, or still currently. Anytime this person enters into a situation where collaboration is going to come into play, whether that be in a partnership, in a you know, business deal, or any kind of thing like that, this person sabotages it with their indecision because they've made offers before that have been rejected. So this person's dealing with a sense of rejection, and you might be picking up on that. Maybe that is why we see this Five of Pentacles here, because this person carries the energy of rejection, and this decision they're making that impacts you, and it's like you're bruised with that from your own past. It's, again, I don't see you like fully triggered acting out necessarily, but I see it being like, you know, this is painful, right? The World card for them is clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Again, I'm seeing decisive energy coming in here. So the end is in sight. It seems to me like it might be one of those situations where just before you're about to write it off completely, the decision comes through. The decision comes through. Let's look at this relationship in the middle here, because maybe we'll see what that might entail. Oof. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Remember I said I couldn't tell if that was like anger, if it was passion. I don't think whatever you're going to hear is going to be good for you. It's clarified by the Nine of Swords and the Tower. It's not going to feel good to you. It almost feels to me like this situation with this person is like a lesson for you. And I know you might be tired of lessons because you've done a lot of work on yourself here. But there's always more work to do. Healing is an ongoing process, right? And we have to remember that in life. And again, I don't think this is triggering you in the sense that it has a hold on you, but it's opening up a door for something that still needs a little more healing on your end here. And this person is just playing that role in this particular case. Let's look at this Ace of Swords, because they had it on their side too. The Two of Cups and the Fool. So for those of you where this is a romantic situation or a dating kind of situation, there seems to be like a bit of naivety here about it. I see this helping you clarify what you want in partnerships, whether that be romantic, or for some of you, it might be like a business or some sort of deal that's going through, a home sale, selling a car. You know, you might just be dealing with something like that. This person's coming in with more of a naive kind of energy. I don't know that they carry the right energy for you here, from what I can see. It doesn't seem that way. It seems that there's a bit of immature energy coming from this other person toward you. And you've done this work. You had that High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. You've stabilized. You've gained wisdom here. They do have the Empress energy. I like that. So I can see how you got involved with this person. But ultimately, they're going through things that you've already been through and that you recognize as an ouch. And so it's kind of making you feel, it's like that rejection. It's making you feel that again for a reason, so you can heal it. Libra, we've pulled a card for you here from the Daily Crystal Inspiration. Libra, you got clear quartz, and it says, get crystal clear. Make space in your head for clear thoughts that might lead to greater insight into your life. Everyday worries and stress can blind you to the big picture. When you're feeling confused, make sure you do not lose sight of the forest through the trees. The clarity that comes from mindfulness allows you to view your life from a higher perspective. Keep focused on your goals and intentions as you continue to work toward becoming your best self. Like spiritual 2020 vision, you can see clearly where you are going and how to get there. Libra, I really like this clear quartz energy for you. If you don't have a piece of clear quartz, it's pretty readily available most places. So grab a piece of that. That might put it under your pillow at night. It might help bring clarity to the situation. Kind of reminds me of the Ace of Swords coming in here for decisions and clarity. And I think understanding that the process that you've been through here to gain more wisdom and more stability in your life, that is what is going to shine your way through. That's what's going to light your way through to the next part, to the next path, the next person. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you, and I can't wait to see you next time.